Hi guys, and happy Saturday. I don't normally get to come in on a Saturday, but we did have a barbecue, but we ended early. It's getting a little bit chilly outside, and so I had some energy to be with you tonight. We have 11 days to Halloween, and that is all. Check it out. Coming very, very fast, isn't it? Let's see, what do we have to talk about? We had a very fun day. I did some sausages that I got at Uncle Giuseppe's last weekend. I took you to Uncle Giuseppe's with me, and I got some beautiful sausages while I was there, and we cooked those on the grill with the last of the peppers from my garden. I put those with onions and sauteed them down really, really soft and beautiful on the grill. And we had those with the beautiful Uncle Giuseppe's sausages. And I made cheese enchilada skulls again because they were so good and so fun. I am wearing my Sweet and Sinister Candy Company t-shirt. Very, very fun. I've had this shirt for so many years. I don't even remember how long I've had it. I think I got it in Target years ago. Very fun. We are drinking a Bell's Oktoberfest. Bell's Oktoberfest. This is the perfect beer for this beautiful weather we're having. We had a huge nor'easter this week. Enormous nor'easter, and winds up to 50 miles an hour. It was horrendous. It was scary as hell. But after the nor'easter, I went outside and I looked around. Everything was intact. Nothing blew away. Nothing blew over. So we were pretty lucky like that. We had buckets of rain. I mean, it was crazy. But after, as with every nor'easter we ever have, whether rain or snow, the next couple of days after the nor'easter are absolutely beautiful. And today was no exception. It was gorgeous out today. And after we ate, we did the beanbag toss. Very fun. We always do 2 out of 3, best 2 out of 3. I won today. But we had a lot of ties going on, so we're definitely at the same level. You know, we're at the same level of expertise or experience, whatever you want to call it. And so it's not, how do you call it? It's a challenge. It's fun to play each other, me and my mother. All right, I went to the thrift only one time this week, and I didn't get to go today because I was cooking. But today, there was 2 things today I wanted to do, but I couldn't do either one because I had to cook in the morning. One of them was the big flea market over at St. Leo's. They have it once a month. Today was the day, and I would have loved to have gone there, but I just didn't have time. The other thing was the thrift was having double points today. So when you bought anything, you got double points today. And that would have been great because double points is a good bonus. It really is, you know. Because when you get 50 points, you get $5 off. And I get it all the time because I'm always there, right? But double points would have been great. So, what else? I was going to wait until dark for this so you could see my little orange and purple lights, but you can't see it with the sun. But if I wait till dark, I probably won't do it. So, you know. And Svengoolie is on Saturday night, and he always does a great horror movie. Svengoolie is like what Zachary was back in the day, and Zachary was our favorite, but Svengoolie is still doing it today. So we love to watch our Svengoolie on Saturday night, 8 o'clock. Last week he played Dracula. Or was it 2 weeks ago? I can't remember. I don't know what he's playing tonight, but I'm sure it's going to be good. And everybody, every horror station holds Frankenstein until right around Halloween. So I love to watch them. In fact, last year I was watching that on Halloween night, waiting for the kids to come, and they really didn't come. Hardly any kids came. So, all right, let's see. What did we get in the thrift? We got some fun things. I got this beautiful, absolutely beautiful walking stick. Look at this. Is the light catching it? It is gorgeous. It's a big, beautiful aluminum walking stick. Silver top, black and silver. It looks like scales. Just beautiful. If the sun catches it, you can see, look how beautiful that is. That was such a fun thing. You know how I love my crazy walking sticks. And I have the Jester stick. I have the, let me see, what did I buy last year? Last year I got the goat head stick. I think I have the creepy clown. And now I have this beautiful thing. Look at that. Is that gorgeous? Looks like Creature from the Black Lagoon scales. Just gorgeous. Love that. What a fun thing to find in the thrift, right? Very fun. I also found this thing, which is something that I can absolutely use. In fact, I used it today. This is the one I was looking for last time. Remember when I got the one from France? This one that seals the pies to do the Easter pie. So that's here. And the other side is a regular pizza cutter or just a wheel cutter thing. And I used it to cut the pizza crust, the pizza dough today for the skull pan to make my enchiladas. So that is a great little thing. I was very happy to find that. Very useful little thing. When I needed one, I couldn't find one, of course. So I had to order mine online. But of course I was looking at the thrift, but when you're looking for something particular, you never find it. That's not the way it goes. When you're not looking, that's when you find it. The Bell's Oktoberfest is really good. And I know James the Brew Q is making his pumpkin ale, has made his pumpkin ale, so I'm very excited about that. His pumpkin ale is always outstanding. So that's very, very exciting. I found this little guy. He is a Recuerdo de los Bora. So it's like a souvenir of Los Bora, which is in Peru, and it's a little turtle. You know, I love turtles and frogs and things like that, but this is really fun because it's like a maraca also. So he's got beans in him, so he's like an instrument, you know. He could be used for spoken word exotica or anything. It's just awesome. Very, very, very cute. Can you see him? I know it's a little dark in here, but I think it's kind of, it's like pretty like this. I kind of like the effect. The last thing I got in the thrift was her. Now, I have been collecting dolls for many years. I used to do all the doll shows because I used to be a bear maker, a teddy bear maker. And so I've been into dolls for a long time. I know a lot about dolls. But I've always loved the nun dolls. And look at her. Look how beautiful she is. Can you see her? I want the light to be on her so you can see. Because nun dolls are very fun and very creepy. Now, I've seen at the doll shows very, very old nuns. But this one, she's definitely not older than, I'm going to say, the 60s or 70s with that face. But she does have glass eyes. And her habit is absolutely beautiful. It is so well made. And she's definitely older. I can tell by the color of the white, the way the patina of the fabric looks. And she's got the most beautiful little, I hope you can see her. She's got this beautiful little rosary around her neck, little cross around her neck But she is amazing. I'm going to put her close and see if maybe you can see her face. Very, very fun. She's got her shoes, she's got her undergarments, she's got her beautiful habit, beautifully made habit, lined. Everything is really, really nice. I loved this instantly. First thing I picked up was not putting her back down. Just gorgeous. She's not as old as the dolls I normally like, but she is very well made, a very good quality doll, and she does have the glass eyes, and she's a nun, which is very, very fun. Um, Most of us that grew up as little Italian kids always loved the nuns. The nuns were great. Some of the nuns were great. Some of them were scary, but nuns are always big in horror movies too, because I think the people that write the scary nuns in horror movies probably had the scary nuns in Catholic school, right? Right? I had a friend who was a chatterbox in school, and one of the sisters put duct tape across her mouth because she wouldn't stop talking. Now that would not be allowed today, but they put duct tape across her mouth, and she had an allergic reaction to the duct tape, and they yanked it off, and she had to go to the doctors and all kinds. She had this horrible rash, but you know what? The nuns don't get in trouble. They didn't. Today, the parents would sue. The nun would be fired. You know, the whole thing. But in those days, the nuns had the authority. The parents gave the nuns the authority. What the nuns said went, you know, no problem. Okay, my kid talked too much. Put duct tape on her. That's okay. She got a rash. She had to go to the doctor. No big deal. You know what I mean? So crazy. Different times. That was all I got in the thrift this week. Let's think. eBay. I got a bunch more button parts for my button maker. I have like thousands of the little tiny button, but I was running out of the bigger button. So I got those, and I got this. Oh God, this is so exciting. So exciting. The Flat Duo Jets, Christmas 45, Psychobilly. Okay, Psychobilly Band, Flat Duo Jets doing I'll Have a Merry Christmas Without You on beautiful Raymond Luck, beautiful green vinyl. We love our Christmas records. And the flip of this, which was very exciting for me, is Caravan. Duke Ellington's Caravan. And you know, that's one of my favorite songs of all time. And this has the Peter Bag cover. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love this. I'm very excited about it. Recorded at Coyote Studios, Brooklyn, New York. Norton Records. Norton always puts out the best stuff. A lot of remakes and interesting, very, very interesting things. But this is great. I listened to this the other day. Very excited about it. What else? Okay, a neighbor of mine was throwing out this little table. Just a little black metal table. But I didn't see it as a table. I was looking at it across the street for days, and I did not see it as a table. I saw it as a bed for Vaji. I saw it as a 4-poster bed for Vaji, canopy bed. So I turned it over like this. I made a pillow. I made some curtains. I'm not totally finished with it yet because I want to put finials on the top of each post. I'll get the finials this weekend. But Baji loves it. The minute I finished the pillow and put it in, he was on it. He knew it was for him right away. He's so smart. But he loved the bed. And once I put the curtains on, I put his Ouija blanket inside, and he was he was thrilled. He went right in it and crashed. He's in there now. Crashed. He looks so cute in there. That's the thing with artists. They look at things and see something else. They see what the possibilities are. They see what they can make from it. And this morning when I was cleaning up the yard after the nor'easter, there were these two absolutely beautiful branches that fell. They must have been, because what do you call it? The bark was already off. They were beautiful and white and clean. They fell big and full right in the middle of the yard. And instead of just throwing them in the back pile with the rest of the branches, I said, oh, I can make something out of these. I can always see something in something that's useful. And I found two beautiful pieces of wood that I will definitely make something out of. I might make another rune staff with one of them. And one of them is going to make an outrageously cool medieval crutch kind of thing, which I just see it in my head, you know. But we'll get there with those at some point. I put them in the back here. I put them safely away because so many branches were down after that nor'easter. Wow. And I threw a ton of them in the back. I swept off the deck. It was a mess. There was so much on the deck after this week in the nor'easter. But today was beautiful and mild and still. It was so still. Last night was the first frost, so I was very worried about today because my father can't take too much cold. You know, a little bit of cold and it's very cold for him, you know. Like we can be comfortable, but he would not be. But today happened to be very beautiful. And so we lucked out. I'm going to say it probably hit about 70, maybe 70, but no wind, so it was warm. And we did the bean toss here on the side where we were in the sun, because in the shade in the back it's a lot colder. So anyway, guys, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed that little day trip last week to see the Les Paul exhibit. That was so beautiful. That was so amazing to see Les Paul's stuff and that piece of his studio and that wooden wall in the back that was in that video was an acoustic, special made acoustic wall for him. And it was out of this world. It was just so beautiful. So anyway, guys, I guess that's it. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Saturday. I hope you're gearing up for a beautiful Sunday. This is the time of year to do really fun things. So we'll have another adventure tomorrow. I don't know what it's going to be. We didn't make a plan yet. I'm hoping to go to the Rise of the Jack-o'-lanterns next weekend, but I'm not sure if it's going to be sold out or not. So, but I'll keep you posted on that. I would love to do that. I wanted to do it last year, but it was sold out. So we'll play it by ear. That is the weekend before Halloween, so it's a great time for something like that. If you guys didn't do your pumpkin picking or your apple picking or your country jaunts for autumn, now is the time to do them, especially on a beautiful weekend like this. So that's it, guys. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Saturday. I love you all. I will talk to you very, very, very soon. If you don't have your Sideshow Tink tank top or t-shirt, I'll put links below like usual. Comment, subscribe, spread the love. I love you all. Mwah. Talk to you very soon.